Alright everybody, welcome to BioShock Infinite, but this time we're gonna do Burial at Sea, the DLC. It has a completely separate storyline, and it's great. Hopefully. I played through part of it, and it's really creepy, but the cool thing about it is that you're still playing as Booker and Elizabeth, and you're actually in Rapture instead of Columbia, which is really cool. Personally, I like Rapture better, um, just because it's creepier, it's eerie, so yeah. Let's do a new game. Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. Medium. Let's do hard. Because medium's too easy. Welcome back, Abercrombie. We've loaded in. And here is BioShock Infinite. This is the DLC. It's called Burial at Sea. It's completely different plot line than the game itself. But I hope you enjoy. I hope it gives you an appreciation for this series.
We're closed.
You don't look the sort who can afford to turn down legitimate work.
Well, it's to be possible to understand the plot since it's a DLC. Well, that's the thing. Like I said, it's actually a completely separate plot line. If I understand correctly, it's a standalone plot line. There will be certain things that it may refer to that will be specific to other plots, but you should be able to understand everything on its own. Hey, Elizabeth. How do I? Oh, there we go. Hey, girl.
You gotta name this?
Elizabeth.
You've probably seen her before. A lot of people, at least back in the day, used to
You can call
cosplay
me
as her.
Elizabeth.
What can I do for you?
There's a girl who needs to be found. Maybe you've seen her.
This girl. This girl's dead.
You know her.
You'll see dozens of her tied down by the docks or the slums in Apollo Square. Orphans. The Fontaine's charity shut. No place for them.
But her you know.
As I said, girl's dead.
Lost.
Look, I don't know where you get...
Lost isn't dead. Name your rate, I will pay you for this work. You do this one gratis, wouldn't you?
I don't follow.
Something tells me you will.
She's a nice chest. She's got a nice everything. She's Elizabeth. I will say she seems like, based on like her appearance, I think she's more attractive in this than she is in the actual storyline. She's kind of funny. Sorry, I'm nosing around. Oh, okay, that's it. So one thing about this game is you kind of have to hoard bullets. And you have to be careful. No gods or kings, only man.
Seems my instincts were correct.
Where's Sally?
I don't know. But I know someone who does. Follow me.
So that guy, the guy inside the circle, his name is, if I remember correctly, it's Andrew Ryan. And he's actually the guy who built this city. The city is called Rapture. Yeah, you see Rapture Tribune right there. This entire city is underwater. And it's supposed to be an escape from law, restrictions, everything. And it turns
What's this girl to you?
into
What I
something
need from her
dramatic.
is
But this is before
I know where to
everything
start.
completely goes to shit.
Something tells me a man with your particular talents
Hold on.
could be useful.
So yeah, I'm gonna, since I'm not talking for a second, there are these things called, like, you'll see when I get them, I'll be able to shoot like magic out of one of my hands. And in Rapture, they're called plasmids, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it's an underwater city. It's really cool. So yeah, like, And it definitely gives a creepier aesthetic to the game and that sort of thing. And I can look out this window real quick just to show it to you and whatnot. Like it's a very pretty game. It's really cool. It's just a really cool concept. But basically, he built the city underwater to escape the eyes and the gaze of all other like people, and he invited only like the elitist of the elite. And so you got a lot of scientists, artists, and all this sort of people that come in here. And you see in the first BioShock that those people try to, obviously build themselves up and, so much so that interests begin to conflict. And people are kind of like fighting each other for power, that sort of thing, because it's like a free market type of thing, since there's no restrictions. And so yeah, everything, you're asking if everything's about to go to shit. Everything absolutely goes to go to shit, because like the artists start to go insane because they're trying to reach for that like that next level of creativity. The doctors are like butchering people for fun, just for the sake of like experimentation. And then Andrew Ryan is just like corrupting his own establishment for the sake of trying to stay in power. And everything goes crazy. The plasmids are actually addictive, and so people are shooting up. People lose their mind because they're so addicted to this substance. Whole place basically turns into a graveyard. It is fucking crazy. Great dark. It's a very dark game though. If you're uncomfortable with that sort of thing, then not the game for you. But if you like that sort of thing, then keep an eye out.
What are they?
Oh, these are the little sisters.
Cabin in Arcadia? Little sisters. Atom factories.
It's grotesque.
Yeah, so atom factories. Atom is a substance that like people inject themselves with. That's one of the things. You love dark games. Well, great. You'll probably like this. Very dark, very morbid in a lot of different ways. But these little sisters are actually like genetically modified children, so that like harvest this substance called Atom, from different things, and each one of them is assigned what's called a Big Daddy, which is like a genetically modified person that's also been like brainwashed into thinking those little sisters are their actual children, and so they'll do anything to protect them. That right there, what I'm looking at, that is a Big Daddy. That big guy right there.
What you mean? They're just some kind of machine?
No, I'm pretty sure those are actually people. They're humans. But they're like beefed up. They have like so many fucking like what do you call them? Like chemicals and shit pumped into them. It's crazy. Those are real children. Yeah, no, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. This game is dark. Like, they're real children. And the stuff that they do when they harvest the atom, they actually harvest it from people. So not only are they like getting like corrupting children, they're getting children and they're just wiping their innocence completely. And the children can't like function on their own. Yoink.
Get on with it. Do you have any idea how valuable my time is?
Oh, I didn't get this one before.
Ryan's been good to me. Few are the patrons who truly understand the struggle of the artist. But even I was a little leery when he shuttered Fontaine's business and sent that bald buck to a grave deep in the briny. But when Ryan buried all of Fontaine's pals in that department store, someone had to find a home for all those freshly minted orphans.
Funny.
What?
You're not knowing about the little sisters. How long have you been?
Abercrombie, yeah, that's pretty accurate. Even though everything looks beautiful, there is a lot of corruption already, and things are just waiting to collapse.
If I learned anything about Rapture, I thought it was a place where people understood to mind their own business.
Where are we headed?
The man we need to see is in the Garden of the Muses.
How do you know?
My sources are my own, Mr. DeWitt. If you have better information as to the whereabouts of your girl, I suggest you avail yourself of it.
Here we go.
Where are you taking me?
When's the last time you saw Sally?
What?
She was taken from you, wasn't she?
How do you know this?
She was taken, down at Surprise. You were playing the tables and...
She disappeared.
And?
Cop friend of mine, Sullivan, says they found her floating in the docks.
You see the body?
Damn.
Did you see the body? This world values children, not childhood.
Yeah,
There's a
that's exactly what I was talking
problem
about.
who make it. I'm taking you to one of them.
Because they use children, but they strip them of their innocence.
Mr. DeWitt, you alright?
I'm fine.
Was he looking at a toilet?
Get
That's what it
these
looked
spells
like.
sometimes. It'll pass.
Refreshment, sir.
Hello.
Madam?
We're fine,
Madam.
thanks.
Oh. Yeah, so that right there, that's one of like the powers for the what do you call it? Plasmids. There we go. Jesus. My brain is drawing a blank.
I went through basic with them, decent sort, but the Italians.
Yeah, and he just frosted it with his hand. That's another plasmid. But that's the reason this game is called BioShock, is because they biologically like created enhancements that shock your system. Fun fact. And these games actually had a predecessor that's actually called System Shock. I didn't know this, someone told me about it, but there's System Shock 1 and 2. System Shock, the original one, is actually getting a remake. I think it's coming out next year, actually. It's pretty cool.
I told her. You want someone to listen to your worries?
Where am I supposed to be going?
Dr. Steinman told me he
I guess this way. There we go.
Mr. DeWitt, I'll
What?
find my source inside of that club.
Cohen? What does that lunatic have to do with Sally?
Yeah, this guy's one of the artists. System Shock must be really old. I've never heard of it. Yeah, it's pretty old. BioShock actually just turned 10 like last month.
Business?
Yes, which business?
DeWitt Investigations.
think it
Mr.
was
Cohen does
10.
not truck with private detectives. Masks of invitation went to artists and craftsmen alone.
I'm with the artist struggle. We're
No
expected.
mask, no entry.
Wow, what a dick.
Shirt.
These invitation masks he spoke of, they must have gone out to local artisans.
Well, I guess we'll have to persuade someone to loan us one.
The business of Rapture is business. Says it's sponsored by the Artist Struggle, the Golden Rule, and Rapture Records.
I guess we gotta check
Those
those
stores
three
will be
out.
as good a place to start as any.
Artist Struggle, Golden Rule, Rapture Records. I think I saw Rapture Records. I wanna
brought you
check,
to
check
Rapture?
that one out.
A man
Really? You don't strike me as the romantic type.
wasn't that kind of man.
Then what?
There's a debt that needs repaying.
Oh,
I've known my share of Shylocks. You're no Shylock.
Wasn't that kind of debt. Invitations to Cohen shows are highly coveted. Nobody's gonna just hand us one.
You think you can figure out a way to distract the store owner while I take a look around?
You just find the mask. Leave the distractions to me.
Come right in.
I assume Cohen is a madman. Eventually, yes. Yeah, he he goes fucking batshit.
Excuse me. Lady has some questions for you.
Yes, of course.
What is this piece?
It's by Trine.
Cohen sends those masks out in some kind of box.
Especially something in this vein.
Yes.
It's almost primal. Part of us lives before thought, before logic, purely sensual.
The finest music touches us places.
God damn it.
Powerful and masculine. Oh yes, one has the urge to surrender.
Must
No.
be somewhere else.
I must go. I must go.
I wasn't doing anything.
Note shall prove my undoing.
This game and the Fallout series, great music. Especially the Fallout series. If you've never heard or played Fallout, look up Diamond City Radio for Fallout 4 on YouTube. It's just like a really long playlist with a lot of music. Great stuff. That's a way, if you want to appreciate like old schoolsy music, like 20s, 30s, 40s,
Nothing. Let's find another
check
shop.
that stuff out. It's great. Alright, Maison Vosages? Can I open this? Ooh, hello. Can I steal shit?
Bonjour, signore.
Buongiorno. Lame. I just want free things.
Days.
Alright.
Fontaine got taken out by Ryan's goons.
Artists struggle. Here we go. Here's one of them. Not my kind of music. No! It's so good though. I didn't used to like it until I think it was my first semester, freshman year of college. I was at a community college.
You see that dish I walked in with? Well, you give her the star treatment, pal. That'll make it worth your while.
But of course, right away.
But a guy mentioned it and he was like, "This is great music," and so I started listening to it, and I caught on to it. Love it.
He calls it miasma.
I'm sorry, but
Miasma.
I know precious little about art.
Wow, that thing is
How
fucking
does it make
freaky
you
looking.
feel?
I don't want to open my mouth for fear of what foolishness might tumble out.
Would you
Trying to
like me to?
find that box.
I'm drunk.
Oh, I would like so much to understand.
Can't fucking see. Fuck.
Nothing. Well, only one place left.
Do you see all that in that
God, I'm so
picture?
dizzy.
You've given me so much to think about.
yeah, that's
I
great.
feel a trifle swoony. Would you mind if I return tomorrow for further education?
I shall be here at your service. Until tomorrow.
Indeed.
Nothing?
No. Got one place left, though.
And if that proves to be fruitless?
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
I think the last one
How is Ryan taking over
is up
Fontaine?
top.
Afternoon.
No. I love how the like atmosphere is in this game.
Keep your hand
Alright,
on the
let's.
chain.
What? Shut the fuck up! Don't be telling me how to do things. Jesus. The golden rule, I think, is the last one. I think it's right there. Yep. There it is.
I don't have all the flaws.
Poof. You're all gone. Welcome.
Welcome.
Hey, pal. You want to help out the little lady?
Yes, of course.
I'm interested in this piece.
Ah, excellent. You've an eye, haven't you, miss? It's a natural sapphire and diamond, 18-karat gold ring, fully hallmark for Paris, 1887.
Really?
Yeah.
The center curve.
Yeah. Great.
That's a lot of fine talk about a stolen ring.
I think he saw me.
Right out of her coffin in Twilight Field. Did you think we wouldn't notice? The assurances of a grave robber are of no interest. You hand the ring back, the matter will remain between you and me.
I don't think. Hit the bricks, you tramp. I'll see to it they
Get your hands off me!
Got
Best
him.
if we were gone when he wakes up.
Probably.
Good. We've located the mask.
Third time's the charm.
All right. It's best we head back to Cohen's.
Third time's a charm. It's pretty funny.
Fine piece of work back with those shopkeepers. You've got a bit of the grifter in you.
For that, you can thank my father.
Oh, yeah?
He was a man comfortable in a variety of roles.
I'm just gonna go forward. What I don't understand is it's only one mask. So how is that okay
Very
with
well.
them?
Mr. Cohen awaits your participation in
That
his performance.
not both of us are wearing a mask. That's what I want to know. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
So who is this fellow Cohen?
God, this is bright.
Some sort of underworld figure?
Worse. He's an artist.
An artist who kidnaps children.
Cohen's muse is a bit more diverse. I've seen this type. Gets an idea in his head, end a conversation. Don't matter who gets hurt.
Damn it. Jesus. Fucking made me jump. I was like, I can't fucking see, and then BAM!
Dance, dance, move!
Oh yeah, speaking of dark shit, perhaps someone with a mask can bring a friend. Maybe. I think that would be the only explanation.
Open yourselves to the music, to the spirit of the eternal.
If I remember correctly, this is fucked. Yeah.
No. Why do you fail in this fashion? To embarrass me in front of my muse?
People are just watching this. Watch what he does.
Shall not be mocked. Fitzpatrick! Please! Thus, for God's sake! My muse shall not be mocked!
Jesus.
Get them out of here! There shall be no failure on my canvas. Oh, there's no room in Rapture anymore for the artist.
Well, here's Cohen.
Who are you?
Name's DeWitt.
Is that right? My. This one's a real biscuit.
Look at that face.
Isn't he a biscuit?
How's this
lady?
stuff legal in Rapture? Well, because Rapture is like very minimal as far as laws are concerned.
It is the work of the artist.
That's the idea,
to
is to
You've seen this girl,
escape
haven't you?
restriction and to let
see more than
things
most.
flourish. And murder is apparently one of those things that becomes flourished.
Are you not? Watch this one, DeWitt. She'll take you where you don't want to go. But I know the child in that photo is important to you. So many children flit, flit, flit away. I know where the girl is. And I will send you to her. In exchange, all I ask is a dance.
What?
I see something in you two. Art strips away artifice. Show me who you are, and I will show you where you need to
Listen,
go.
Cole, son of a bitch.
Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Dance with me.
Come, dance!
I shudder to think what greater price he might care to extract.
Fitzpatrick! Beauty and pain. They can be no more separated than birth and blood.
What do you think Cohen's customers do with the children? Do they?
Sometimes. But those types lack the capital of people like Ryan and Sucho.
That's a blessing.
You saw those little sisters? You so sure? But if Su Chong had Sally, I'd know it.
How?
As I tied him to a chair and asked him
So,
for 15 hours.
For 15
I know what to make
hours?
of you, Mr.
Jesus.
No!
Listen, we're not gonna keep...
Fitzpatrick!
Jesus.
to shine a light on your pain. A moth.
Yeah, Abercrombie, such a punishment. A moth will become a butterfly. I'm about to be beautiful. But yeah, what a tragedy to dance with Elizabeth. The real tragedy is being electrocuted afterwards.
Mr. DeWitt. Mr. DeWitt.
What?
Are you alright?
Fine.
You were dreaming. You kept saying your daughter's name, Sally.
She's not my daughter.
I thought...
Pain and beauty. To an artist, they are parent and child.
Cohen?
I'm sending you to find your young one. No need to thank me.
He's fucking crazy, dude.
I'm not so sure you'll like what you find.
Oh, we're going down.
Look,
Fontaine's. Ryan sent the whole thing to the bottom.
but it's a prison now. Why would Cohen have sent Sally there?
I don't know.
Everyone has needs. I merely provide a service for those who have the means to pay. You'll find your little bird in the housewares department.
Housewares? Oh, right next to the cutlery. That'll be great.
You suppose Ryan's got locked up in that place?
Oh, that's
Enough.
a mannequin.
Fontaine had a mass
That's another
sympathy
mannequin.
army. Now they're down there, spliced up and wild. All right, there's a dock up ahead.
Yeah, he said that they were spliced up and wild. That's actually referring
Takes a
to
cold son of a bitch to do that to a living person.
the drug
Let's
addicts
see.
that I
You
called
read your
them.
residency contract with Ryan Industries? In perpetuity, we're all buried at sea.
But yeah, so they're called splicers. That they're basically drug addicts, though. Oh hell yeah! I get a gun. 3 bullets. What gun is this?
Don't get too
It looks like a
comfortable.
hand cannon.
Keep your eyes open.
Let's look around
Seem
for
to be
some
some
bullets.
supplies this way, Mr. DeWitt.
You're
It's
damn
Booker.
right.
What?
Just call me Booker.
If it's all the same to you, let's leave it at Mr. DeWitt.
Whoa. Stop that. Oh, hell yeah. Sandy Cohen's The Black Dream. What happened to Fontaine's? So, according to what they were just saying, Andrew Ryan, who was the guy who built Rapture, Fontaine actually was another titan of industry within Rapture. This video is fucking creepy. But Fontaine, I think, was doing something that Andrew Ryan didn't approve of, and so Ryan sunk his buildings and turned them into a prison of sorts, where people would just be banished to the premises. What the fuck is happening right now? Gone. But yeah, one thing that's cool about these games is they have stuff like this. This is called a kinetoscope, where it's just basically a movie box. You look into it, and I think it's specific to this Infinite. but it'll tell you stuff about either people in your surrounding area, or like propaganda or history or whatever the case may be. But they're also like this thing. There are little recordings left all over as well, and you can kind of see. Yeah, that video is pretty fucked. That sort of thing pretty much gives you an idea of what this game feels like. There's just a lot of like the people you're killing really are just drug addicts in a lot of ways. So yeah, there's a lot of fucked up things in this game, but yeah. So these little recordings also give you an insight into the history of the people that were here and that sort of thing. Like this person's, it's actually a recording of Cohen himself, and you can kind of hear
truly understand the struggle
like how they feel, or like what events they partook in, stuff like that. So it's cool. It's a cool way of
and sent that
spreading information.
Back to a grave deep in the briny. But when Ryan buried all of Fontaine's pals in that department store, someone had to find a home for all those freshly minted orphans. And if I turned $1 or $2 in the process, you can hardly blame me for doing well by doing good.
Yeah, it's hand cannon ammo. That's what this is. This gun I'm using is a hand cannon. I love this gun. What do I hit with? I can't hit? Are you serious? Oh, I didn't even notice I had things. Okay, so I only have 2. So yeah, you can see like see my hand. I can actually shoot like a fireball if I charge it up, or I can just like shoot like fire. This one, I can actually take control of an enemy, and you can actually power these up, and it's pretty cool. Like the different levels and stuff that they have. It's awesome. But yeah, so those are the plasmids I was talking about before, as far as like the chemical or biological enhancements that people can acquire. Those are them. Alright, I think, well, I don't think I watched this thing over here. Let's watch this real quick. The March Hare. Yeah, Cohen's fucking nuts, though. Like, he's like the extreme of artistry, I think. Like, very, very extreme. Very, very particular about the things that he likes to do. Uh-oh, it's gone. Uh-oh. I know where it went. Jesus, this is a lot of blood. Well, you assume it's blood. Okay, well, bloodbath, I guess. I want to know the significance of these videos. 'Cause I'm sure there is like some sort of artistic meaning behind them. It's just hard to figure it out because they're like fucking demented in the meantime.
Look up there.
Fontaine Futuristics, saving my marriage. That's funny. Look up where?
Let's have another look around. Perhaps we'll be able to find something to get us up and over.
That's why I can't hit anything. I don't have it yet. Okay, that makes sense. I have to find my melee weapon. Oh, hello.
Could be handy.
Skyhook.
I
Skyhook.
mean, the air grabber? Kids use them to ride around up on the pneumo lines.
Air grabber. Huh. Constants and variables.
Constants and what?
Never mind.
So there are things, because Abercrum, you asked about like if were there things that you wouldn't understand if you hadn't seen the other games. That conversation that just happened, Skyhook, where he said the air grabber instead. Skyhook is actually what that thing is referred to as in Columbia. So there are two cities in this world of BioShock so far that I've seen. One is a city in the sky, and one is a city underwater. But in Infinite, the main storyline, Elizabeth here is actually in Columbia. So it almost seems like this Elizabeth was from Columbia as well, because she calls it a skyhook. So some stuff like that you won't notice. But I'm gonna be very particular with things that I share, just because some of them might spoil the original BioShock Infinite for you. And that's a very... If you get things out of order, it'll fuck it up. So I'm going to be very careful with how I share things from the other games. If I share them at all. Abercrombie says, the meaning behind the videos is that Cohen is crazy and needs a bullet to the head. Probably. I mean, that's probably, like, very accurate. Oh, it's just spacebar. Okay, that's nice.
Goddamn grabber stuck.
Mr. DeWitt, someone's coming.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, you just got frozen.
Alright, I got the grabber unjammed.
Suck it. Ow. Stop.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
What am I looking at?
Housewares. That's
Jesus.
where Cohen said we'd find Sally.
Housewares looks like
The store
shit.
ran trams between the three buildings. We'll need to avail ourselves of that.
Assuming it still works.
Optimism, Mr. DeWitt.
Oh, this is cool. This is what it used to look like. The tram, to the tram. Okie dokie. I wish it told me which one was Housewares in the past. It doesn't say. That sucks. Give me that money. Got anything good in here? Nope. I'm just looking for some ammo. I'm not asking for a lot. I'm just asking for bullets. I've got 4 bullets. Do I have any other guns? No.
When did you come to Rapture?
Oh, it was, geez, I guess around 51? No, 48?
That's a rather large gap.
Time. Life I had before. Sort of becomes a blur. 49. 49 for sure.
Why did Mr. DeWitt attack those men? Because they're,
Yes, Mr. DeWitt.
Just keep your eyes open for
Hold on a
sponsors.
second.
You can do us a whole lot worse.
So he just literally just said keep an eye out for splicers. I mentioned it earlier where the splicers are actually the drug addicts, that they're addicted to these like chemical compounds that biologically enhance the people to be beyond like what normally is humanly possible. And you know, they get addicted to them, and then as they become addicted to these substances, and the more they use these substances, they actually slowly lose their mind. So these splicers are actually like psychopathic drug addicts, and they will kill you on sight. So it's more of a self-defense thing than anything. So that's why he attacked those other people, and why he needed to.
I heard of birds that didn't like seeds. What's the matter with you? Do you think it's poison?
I think all these birds are dead that she's trying to feed. Yeah, see? They're not even birds, they're rats. Slit. Oh shit. Oh! Ow! I used a bullet. Oh, I got another one. It's fine. Oh!
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Well, there's the tram.
That splicer.
It's the circus of values!
I'm sure he'll be happy to do the same.
What is this? Bronco. I don't even have Bronco. What do I have? Winter. Ooh, winter. That's cool. Possession for less. It's probably worth it. Possession's nice.
I have no doubt you'll prove persuasive.
Sounds like a challenge. Persuasive, aka murder. I'll go ahead and use some of the I need to get back into using plasmids again. Uh-oh. This place is scary.
Another burst pipe.
Store sunk a few hundred feet beyond its specifications. More pressure, more burst pipes.
The circus of values.
Mr. DeWitt, look.
Is it Rapture on ice on the top
Iceberg.
floor?
Be good at places any to look for our new friend.
Says it's on the top floor.
So we go up.
Hell yeah, I just saved. I'm okay with that. Alright.
Damn thing's locked.
Let me see that.
Open it up.
I've
Open
models
it
with so
up.
little. I could turn this with a rake pick.
A rake pick.
Done.
That
Where'd you
totally
learn that?
Oh, it's something
means
I picked
something
up
to
a long
me.
time ago.
Our frozen friend leaves a hell of a trail.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, give me that money. Yeah, this game is definitely like a search and seizure type of thing.
Wake up, son. Why do you sleep so deeply?
Oh shit. There's a lot of people in this next area.
He said we're all equal down here now, all in the same boat. I just want a taste of some high-class food.
Anybody? We'll just waddle around for a little second. Oh. They have guns. Where'd you go? Oh, yep, she's dead. Still have my shields, hell yeah. Alright.
I'll wait down here.
I think there's people up here. Yeah, there's a turret. See the light? Wait for it. Yeah, see? It's a spotlight. What are you doing?
Ryan, you bastard. Left me here to rot. Sure, I signed the contract. Helped turn Fontaine's into a prison. 10 days, big rush, everything slapdash. Right before the prisoners are brought in. One of your piece of shit turrets. Bam! Both kneecaps. Now I'm likely a cripple locked in a jail, surrounded by maniacs. Haven't even been paid, but I don't care. Just get me out of here!
Got him. Dead. Do I just like slowly regenerate bullets? Is that a thing? That'd be nice. Did he kill this? Nice. Yeah, so he actually, I took over him with possession. And, he took out the turret for me, so stuff like that's very helpful. Filthy leech. What am I wearing now? Basic pants. Oh, okay. Using a plasma to kill an enemy returns some Eve. Hell yeah. Equip that shit. But yeah, this game is like it's considered to be a horror first-person shooter. Where is she going? Oh hell yeah, I got more bullets. I searched that before? Why didn't I pick it up?
Elizabeth, a little help?
Pick it up!
Simple enough.
Pick it, pick it, pick it, pick it!
All yours.
Oh hell yeah. It's not many bullets, but it's better than fucking just a pistol. Well, technically it's a hand cannon, which is different, but you get the idea. Afraid somebody's gonna like walk up while I'm searching for stuff. This game makes me fucking paranoid. Like, it's really not that scary, but like people can come up behind you in a heartbeat. Oh shit. Oh, okay. I like having a shield. A Tommy gun, yeah. Tommy guns are nice. Make sure to speak like a mobster goon while wielding it. This is how it's gonna be, Shay. So you guys are gonna give it up. Or you guys are gonna swim with the fishes, say. I just like do that the whole fucking time. Oh, there we go. There's the money I'm looking for. You show me some green, Shay. Oh. What is this? Money. Oh god, I'm drunk. I think I can get the achievement. Where are you at? Oh shit. Yep, got it. Oh shit. I'm out of bullets. Stop that. No. I'm gonna die. It's gonna happen. Yep, there it is. Fuck.
Get up.
I think I already got the achievement, but there's actually achievement to
Thank me? Next time, try ducking.
Kill people while you're drunk.
Such a thrill
It's
to
funny.
hear Ryan speak. Parasite this, and the exaltation of man that. Sure, it could all get a bit of a bore, but the old bear sure knew how to enunciate.
What the?
You shouldn't be here!
Jesus. Probably shouldn't have been drunk. Probably. Listen, listen. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Plus health minus Eve. I'm okay with that. Even though it is more alcohol. Plus health and plus Eve. Nice. Those are the best ones. I wonder if I shoot this, if it'll... Oh god, it's angry. I'm gonna kill this thing without a gun. Alright, shield. Whoop. What's up, Korach? Yeah, we're doing some BioShock Infinite. We're doing the DLC for it. Got him. Damn it. Plus health minus Eve. It's probably better for now. Plus health.
Interesting.
Interesting. Oh, hell yeah. Plasma traps are more potent and cost less Eve. Wow, that's really nice. Hell yeah, give me that shit. Korach, are you not happy to see some BioShock Infinite? Hell yeah. Small gold bar. I'll take it. Alright.
Together, we'll remake. Got a friend over?
Why am I stuck? Run. Run. What happened? Where you going there, champ?
What did I do wrong?
He's lost.
Here this instant. Hey, what's the word?
Where you at? No, come back. Where'd he go? Let's hop over here for just a second. Gotcha. Yeah, look at his face. Why does it get blurrier when I zoom in? That's weird. Kind of funny.
A Rapture reminder. Wanting an item from the surface is forgivable. Buying or smuggling one into Rapture is stay on the level and out.
Alright, I think we got everything. Oh, there is some food over here. Let's grab that real quick. Alright, I think we're good. Run, 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 run. Ah, it's so peaceful. This place is so fucked. Hey, look, food. I was AFK for a while. Did you 100% Luigi? I did. I 100% Luigi's Mansion. No problem, dude. I actually died against King Boo. But I came back and slaughtered him. The guy had a face only a blind mother could love. A blind mother with no hands.
Look up there.
Are they fighting each other? I mean, I'm okay with that. That's weird. They just stopped. I can search that body from right here. That's incredible. Now when will be Tokyo Dark? I would have done it earlier, Korax, but you weren't here. And I figured you'd want to watch it, so... You know I always come back. I mean, that's true, but you would have missed the beginning. I don't know if you've seen it, so...
Hear you gossiping about me. I respect you.
Come get me. Gotcha. I can always watch Let's Plays. I guess that's true. New hat, Evil Eye, weapon damage increases while the player is aiming using sights after each successive kill, up to 5. Show the comparison, a basic hat. I love how I'm wearing a hat. Like, this guy must be one dapper bastard. Yeah, I like the different... It's cool because you can get the different... Or at least in BioShock Infinite, you can get equipment upgrades. I don't remember if that's the case in the original. Oh, shit. Oh, it has a range. I didn't know that. Let's go ahead and... confirmed what? Well then. Why is my gun red? Is it hot? That's pretty cool. You know when it feels bad, man, when your boss won't let you say snowflakes in chat. Sounds rough. Even though there are... You mean they are? Is this open? Yes, it does.
I used to park. Where do you get off?
Oh shit. I fucked up. Yeah, why is it red? I don't understand that. Why won't your boss let you say snowflakes? I think he's using it in the term that's derogatory towards people that are sensitive about particular things. In which case it's being demeaning. So, it kind of makes sense. Yeah. That's the day and age we live in. Gotta love it. There's a handgun ammo in a shoebox. Alright, let's get some of the kills with these Tommy gun. So, if you see my gun, it's got the gold on it. I think that's from the DLC as well. If you buy, so Abercrombie, if you ever want to play this game, buy the BioShock collection. It has all 3 games and all the DLC for all 3 games. And it costs at most like $60. You just get it on sale. Great fucking deal. Oh shit. God, that scared me. Idiots like that just need to be called out. I mean, not... Well, it depends on what they're being sensitive about. I still want to know why my thing is red. I think that's my hat. It's the effect of my hat. So, like, it does more damage after I kill somebody. And that's showing it's still effective.
Of my first play, the Herald said, "A dead whale has washed up at the Schubert Theater and stinks a little more with each passing night." The Tribune called my first opera as having the effect of cancelling out all of Mozart's classics in a single caterwaul. And now, critics take me to task for my humanitarian work. If I were not there to find a home for these orphans, would these bellyachers...
You might be right, Korach. I'll have to try it out.
An artist once said.
Cohen is not happy. Reach 3 times as far and do double damage, but also consume 20% of your shield. Oh God, that's such a trade-off. I'm gonna say no. I mean, I'll take it. I'm just not gonna wear it. We got feminists everywhere now. Goddamn snowflakes. The bad feminists. Yeah, the bad feminists are the problem. The extremists in any sort of sense are the problem. Because they refuse to hear like outside opinions, and it's just, or at least some of the ones that are seen more easily, and then it's just like, it's like, come on, you're like, the cause that, like, a lot of the causes that exist they're admirable. Like, it's admirable that they're fighting for that cause, but the way that they do it a lot of times is super shitty. I'm gonna try and kill this guy with... Oh shit. I'm gonna die.
Still looking.
Jesus, why are there so many people? Fuck. Fuck those shrieking Harveys. I see you don't have any strong feelings against this, Abercrombie. Where? Oh, okay. This is where Jesus. I wasn't done. I say bad ones because they aren't truly feminists. The old feminists who actually fought back then won't even call those new feminists as actual feminists. Yeah, I agree, Korach. Because, like, I consider myself to be a feminist, but when people are like, no, like, we're looking for equality, so we need to be above men and stuff like that, and it's like, that's not equality. I guess we're going to our real talk session, but yeah, like, it's like, it doesn't make sense, to me at least. Nope. Korach, it's the effect. Because I didn't use my fire and it's still lit up. Did you know... Oh, hold on. I thought I heard somebody. Did you know a video game feminist who states that video games are murdering and raping people, even allowing you to strip them and let them sexually? I actually saw... There are memes, like, on YouTube about this one girl who's like... you know, video games are so sexist, they allow men to, like, live some sort of, like, sexual fantasy or some shit like that. And then they make fun of it because they would just put, like, random things like Minecraft or something like that. And it's like, oh, that's her, yeah. It's like, what the fuck? Like, are you serious? And apparently she's big enough of a name to have become a meme. So, it's sad that she's a big name, really, is what I'm saying. Because, like, there are things that are wrong with feminism, or at least wrong with the sexuality between sexes, but that, no, because at that point, it's like, video games are sexist, and it's like, what? It's like, if you call out something like GTA, something specific, GTA, totally fucking sexist, racist, violent, it's got a lot of shit going on. But, you know, it's intended to be that way because it's supposed to show that the world is chaotic and it's supposed to show the darker sides of the world. So it's all intentional. And whether or not you like that or are okay with that doesn't really matter because it's a game. It's not even real. And it's rated mature, so it's not like kids are even supposed to be playing it. So yeah. Abercrombie, these political wankers should stay the hell out of video games. Yeah. I mean, realistically, their opinion is just, they let their emotions overwhelm their opinion, and their emotions are influencing their logic, and then they're coming out having irrational trains of thought. And when you do that, then you start sounding crazy. But if you're fueled by your emotions, if someone tries to correct you, you only get more emotional. And you don't even, at that point, your logic kind of falls out of play, and then you're pretty much riding on all emotional, and you get all emotions, and you get defensive. So there's just a lot of problems. Cora says she has a giant following.
Nothing beats her first splice. From there,
she
it's
has
all
her
downhill.
own, that stage
Frozen
thingy.
Frosty, the jockeys will hand you 1,000 volts as soon as look at you.
You sound sympathetic.
They wouldn't be the first sons of bitches who found an answer at the bottom of a bottle. Once you see them go all weak at the knees at the sight of a little sister and all her Adam, they cut a less sympathetic figure.
Yeah, so right there, Abercrombie, he was talking more about the splicers and how he doesn't feel sorry for killing them because of how, like, because they're all, like, fucked up. When they see, I guess, the Adam is the stuff that they're addicted to. And the little sisters, those little girls that we saw earlier, are the ones that harvest it, so they have Adam. And so they're fully willing to kill the little sisters for their Adam. And they will attempt to. And that's actually the purpose of the Big Daddies, is to protect the little sisters. Because there are splicers all over Rapture. And it's pretty dark. Pretty dark shit.
Short
some
circuit.
zappy zap.
Probably be able to pop it open with it.
A jolt of shock jockey?
Hell
Familiar
yeah.
with shock jockey?
More than you could know.
Let's look around. Maybe there's a store ain't been ransacked by splicers yet.
Ladies wear. Hell yeah. Korach, want to know one of her examples of sexualized women and free roam of them is a Hitman game where you sneak into a strip club and can just walk up to the strippers, not stating the fact that she is on the easiest difficulty, and any difficulty above the easiest you can't even get near them. That's pretty funny, actually. Probably shouldn't have drank that. Oh well. I will say the only thing I dislike about this series. Sorry, Courage. I'll talk about that in a second. But the only thing I dislike about the series is like between like medium and hard is a very big window. Like I don't like playing on medium because it just feels too easy to me. But playing on hard at some points is kind of frustrating. So it's definitely a but it's less annoying to be challenged by the hard difficulty than it is to just like roll through everything on medium. So that's why I play it on hard. All right, I guess we're going to ladies' wear. I definitely need to use my salts more. Or plasmids, or whatever the hell you want to call them. There are a lot of people in this area. I think this was about as far as I got last time. I remember this section, but I don't remember anything like past it. Why do I hear?
No doubt about that.
Oh, okay.
What I see is
Half the day never comes when games have been completely corrupted by political correctness. Well, at that point, I don't even think that's political correctness in a lot of senses, because it's walking around walking on eggshells for the sake of things that may or may not even be true.
let's strike together while the iron is hot.
Let's go ahead and just run in here.
First aid, Mr. DeWitt.
God, I'm about to die.
That's all I have.
I just kept switching my gun because I forgot that E is not pickup. Video games, at least in T plus maturity, are more focused around guys, as the majority of the player base is males, like a massive majority, and also the fact that there is different forms of fan service. Men like also almost no clothing women, while women like those nice big strong men, be it in clothes or not. Abercrombie says, don't be ridiculous, Courage. Women are virtuous creatures with no sex drive. Oh! Really crazy, I never knew. Yeah, I would say they tailor towards men more, but I feel like it's just that's simply a case of tailoring your product to your audience. So if more women or more females, or however you want to fucking phrase it, I don't give a shit, you get the idea. Like if more and more start playing where the percentages are more even, then which I think they are. I think they definitely are. Especially if you look like 20 years ago, there's a huge, huge difference. But, you know, then they'll start tailoring their games to fucking, to be gender neutral. I mean, and to appeal to everybody.
Think you can pick this?
Refix.
This won't take long at all.
So, Almost Naked Buffman, they so no wrong. They see no wrong. Almost Naked Women, they rage. Well, at that point, then they just, if they, you know, it's okay if you have one, if you're like, I don't understand why they make everyone naked for the sake of pure, like, being purely for the sake of being attractive, you know, that's fine. But do it for everybody. You know, or if you're like, I don't give a shit, do it for everybody. But if you're picking and choosing, then you have double standard and you're a fucking hypocrite. Because, like, if it's okay if you have a particular point of view, It's been a while since we ever had a real talk on the stream, so I'm liking this. I'm digging this. But yeah, so like, if you have one point of view for half of the argument and you change your point of view because the circumstance changes for the same sort of argument, then at that point you're a hypocrite and you're biased in your argument. And in which case you're not really even worth listening to.
I keep dropping audio diaries in the pneumo tubes like a message in a goddamn bottle, hoping one will get through and someone will save me. If you get this, send help. I'm holed up in the shoe storeroom. The code's 0928.
0928, got it. So this part's actually kind of freaky. You can actually see that bottle? That did not used to be there. And I'm pretty sure that's actually a person now. I can't remember. I know some of these mannequins are now people. I'm just going to shoot this one. Oh, yep, see, it's red now. That's a mannequin. I guess that's a mannequin? I don't know. I'm killing this one.
Stay away from me!
Oh. Ow! Stop hitting me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn it! If they see violence against women in a game, they'll cry sexism. If they see violence against men, they don't give a crap. I can see that. And that's the thing. That's bias, and their argument is flawed because they're being hypocritical.
Soil themselves. Won't happen.
Got her. Oh god, I'm like out of bullets. Let's get more of that shield.
Nice.
Nice. Don't mind the fucking like dead splicers in the background. Also, those I'm a feminist, but I also support transgender traps, etc., who are women who turn into men. Like, then you're not a feminist, you're an equalist. Also, those. Oh, why'd you copy and paste it, Quaritch? I was getting to it. Calm down. Be patient. I'll have to have dinner. Alright, Abercrombie. Well, hopefully we'll still be here. But if I'm not, if I am offline when you get back, be sure to follow. We'll be playing more BioShock Infinite. Well, actually, we'll probably be playing some more Oblivion. That's what I've been playing as far as my story game is concerned. And I do this when I do my spooky games. And I've been doing a lot more spooky games because it's October. Most of the time I do Frightening Fridays. But I always start at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you're eating dinner, then you're probably not anywhere in the same time zone as me, I would guess. Unless you just eat a really late dinner. But yeah. So if you do follow, then that's when I start, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if I'm offline, I should say. Oh, I thought that was money. Bummer. I suppose you're... I have to...
A little help?
I have to lockpick my way out of here. What the fuck?
All done.
I added to it and didn't want you to think it was a different message post. Oh, okay. Well, hold on. Let me read the end of it. Like, then you're not a feminist, you're an equalist, as they don't want to be seen as females anymore. I'm a feminist, but I also support those transgender traps. Well... So in that sense, it's a little different because it's because that's, I think that's different. That's more LGBTQ or whatever the fuck that acronym is, as opposed to a sexism type of thing. I want control of this guy.
I forbid it! Don't walk away when I'm talking!
Turn around. Fight that guy. Yeah, Crutch, I thought it was the exact same message. Can I kill this guy when he's... I guess so. Did I just get Eve? Oh, that's right, I can get it... Ah, I forgot. Nice. Nice! Oh. Actually, let's just do this. Confirmed ludite. To me, the more you try to force equalism into something, the less equal it becomes. Yeah, I think it honestly, the way it should be, in my opinion, is if somebody wants to do something that's not impeding on someone else's way of life, let them do it. You know, like, just let them do it. Like, it may end up being that that person, female, male, whatever, may not make as much money as the other person, but they're doing what they want to do. And how much money you get from something is going to be largely based on how useful it is to society. And so if you're doing something that's not very useful, but you enjoy it, then you're going to take some financial losses. So people need to understand that sort of consequence when they're choosing careers and that sort of thing. And I don't know, people just seem to be very short-sighted and then get upset when they have to suffer from their short-sighted decisions. And then they expect some sort of resolution to come around because they're, in a lot of cases, people are entitled to what they think they deserve. Or they are self-entitled, or whatever the hell the fucking term is, but yeah. Also, if that person is hurting your feelings, then don't be involved with them anymore. Get a restraining order if you think it's that important, and don't bug them, says Korach. And I can agree with that. But if it's hurting your feelings, like, that's one thing, but if they're like, there is because like there's a fine line, because there is verbal abuse, and harassment and all that sort of thing. So, and that sort of thing is punishable by law. So there's a fine line. If it's just like someone just disagrees with you on something and you're butthurt about it, then I would definitely recommend to take the advice that you were suggesting.
I'll be
But,
down here.
you know, if somebody's like threatening your life, or, you know, whatever the case may be, or they're just like psychologically abusing you, then you need to get in touch with the right people. Hell yeah, give me that Eve. Oh, money. He goes money. This is like the hardest money to fucking get. There it is. Also, there's no such thing as hate speech. Just because it goes against what you think say doesn't mean they are negative. It's just what they think. That's not necessarily true either. Hate speech is, hate speech is speech that's kind of like what I was saying before, where it's the far more aggressive, where it's, you know, it's psychologically abusive, or verbally abusive, or, what do you call it? Malicious, as far as that sort of thing is concerned. And hate speech is that sort of thing, but directed, or it's said because of specific, like, generic qualifications of a person, but that is still going against what they believe. Well, but that's the thing, is like, just because they believe something, it doesn't necessarily mean it's right. That's kind of why I was saying, if you believe something and if you want to do something that doesn't impede on other people's ability to live, then you should leave them alone. But as soon as you involve hate speech, and that's what results from hate speech, you're impeding on someone else's ability to live. So at that point, you're putting, like, whoever's committing the hate speech, for whatever reason they're doing the hate speech, they are placing themselves above the other person, and it results in an inequality to some degree. Hey bud, do me a favor. Kill people. Well, that didn't last long.
Just following orders, alright?
Just following orders. I like the possession spirit. Like, I think that's really cool. Thank you. The reason I say there is no hate speech is because they believe that they are that what they are negatively talking about is bad. They aren't saying it just to say it, but because they honestly think it's negative. What's your point? I mean, if somebody thinks that someone really needs to die and they murder them, is that not, like, a crime because they really believed that it needed to happen? Your logic doesn't really match up. Like, just because somebody, like, really believes something, like if somebody really believes, there's a difference of thinking and doing. Well, okay, but hate speech is doing something. If you think it all to yourself, you're not hurting anything. Opening your mouth and saying what you think, that can do things. Especially if you're rich, you can influence things to set groups back that will effectively do things. And you don't even have to say it to the people you mean it to. If they think they should die and actually killing them are different things. Yeah, but they're different, but if you tell someone, I want you to die, don't do anything, they're still scared. They're scared for their life. Assuming that they believe that the person is genuine in how they feel about that sort of thing. So, you know, if someone is in fear for their life, you're talking about the psychological aspects of that sort of thing, where it's like, it's assault, harassment, that sort of thing. So it's not a physical crime, but at that point you're impeding on someone else's ability to live. Which is why it's such an issue. Well, sometimes anger just has to be vented out. Like, we always say we want something bad to happen to someone, but we don't really want it to happen. I disagree. I don't think anger has to come out that way. Like, I don't think that. I don't agree. I don't agree with that. Like, anger can come out in healthier ways, and if you allow yourself to vent in such a way that you're like, I want you to die, then you've got your own problems, and you're taking them out on somebody else. Alright, I don't remember. I don't remember what this is.
I keep dropping audio diaries in the pneumo tubes like a message in a goddamn bottle, hoping one will get through and someone will save me. If you get this, send help. I'm holed up in the shoe store room. The code's 0928.
0928. Yeah, because, like, as far as the anger being vented, like, at that point, if you feel the need to, like, say that thing just because you're angry, whatever it is that's considered to be hate speech, you're saying that because you're angry, you have more of a right to vent your anger that can damage, or that can negatively impact another person, is more important than them not having to deal with that emotion. I think the more anger is held in, the worse the anger gets in some forms. Like when you want to just lash out
I found ammo!
like when you want to just lash out at someone at that moment for what they did, you can hold yourself back, but every time you see them, you get angry because you can't do anything to them. I agree. That I agree with. But at the same time, just because you're angry towards a specific thing, you don't necessarily have to take your anger out on said person or group or whatever the case may be. That's the thing, is like there are healthier alternatives to really venting your anger and that sort of thing, rather than taking it out on a particular person. Now, let's say this person is, like, let's say in like a high school settings, this person that you want to take your anger out on is a bully, and they make your life a living hell every single day. In that scenario, it may be more worthwhile to to take it out on them, or at the very least, like, take it out on them in some fashion where you're like getting them in trouble for the things that they've done. But I don't think that's the circumstance that we're talking about. But I mean, I definitely think there is hate speech, but I don't think there's as much hate speech as people claim there is. And that's where what you're talking about with the oversensitivity with people, I think that's where I agree. Is because the people hear one thing and then they make it out to be far greater than it actually is, and then it makes headlines, and then people are pissed about it. And you say one word about it, people's heart rates go up, they immediately feel hot, they feel angry, and there's a lot of, it's just, people just overreact in a lot of cases, and I think the media fuels that a lot. And it's just really sad. And of course says, yes, I think everything could be a civil matter, but emotions can still easily be played into it. Like this real talk, we are keeping it civil, but we are letting out what we truly feel. No, that's, yeah, exactly. And in that sense, okay, I can see what you're saying. But when I think releasing anger towards a person, I think like passionate, like they're letting their anger get the best of them. But yeah, I don't care about that piece of equipment. So in that scenario, I do think people ought to talk about it more. If something makes them mad, they should talk it through. They should have a civilized discussion about it. A lot of people can't do that, though. And that's the problem that I see with it. And I think we both agree that people need to talk about... If that's what you're trying to say, then I agree. I agree that people need to have a conversation more rather than not talk about it at all. When you're talking about venting, when I think venting, it's like you're heated, you're gonna say things you may not mean. But if you're having a civilized conversation, then in that sense, if you say something you don't mean, or you say something in a way that the other person misunderstands, then if it stays civilized, then you can correct it and there's no problem. But people take things way too far, way too fast.
All my audio diaries begging for rescue came back unread.
Oh, this is the guy.
Return to sender.
This is the guy stuck in the shoe store. And all of his letters to be saved got returned. Wow. That's when you give up hope. That's all you can see. That's a bright light. But yeah, that sucks. That's awful. He's just stuck in here and just died. I wonder how he died. I wonder if he took his own life or if he or just waited until they got to him. So I think it's pretty obvious that they did get to him, which is kind of sad. Hello? Somebody in here? I hear voices. I don't see anybody though. I do mean venting in the negative way, because once that massive negativity is out, the person starts to calm down a bit, where they can talk a bit more civil while still having some of their anger. But at that point, it's a lot easier for things to get out of hand, which is why I'm talking against it. Because at that point, you're letting passion dictate your actions rather than thinking things through. And that being said, I think I involve my emotions a lot less in conversation than I used to, and than most people do. So it's easier for me to say, like, you just need to pull emotion out of it and just evaluate it from all points of view. Because I can kind of understand, like, how everyone feels. Because if I were to say how I feel, I don't give a shit, honestly. I just want people to not have to suffer. That's pretty much it for me. Of course, says yes, the negativity of venting can get out of hand. That's why I think that venting is required, but small bursts at a time. Well, but that's the problem, though, is, like, you can't regulate something so volatile. That's the issue that I'm talking about. Is it getting out of hand. Like, I definitely think you should vent, but I think you should vent in way, like, you should vent through your regular conversation before it builds up to the point where things can get out of hand. So, I think I agree with what you're saying, but you don't want it to let it get to the point where you've bottled things up for a while already. You just want to vent it immediately. So that way it's already insignificant. Because it's just like, oh, well, shit. Like yoga, get some of that chakra. What are you talking about? I think she wants to go to Cohen's.
Now I'll get in.
Just leave me alone.
Is that it?
The uncomprehending mind lashes out. Perception. They require force. Why?
Oh shit. Oh god. Scary things. Scary things. Chakra's all about having balance in oneself. Oh, I got you.
Stimulating. Show me what you're capable of.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Stop that. Run away! God damn, dude. This game's scary. But yeah, I would say I'm relatively balanced. Or actually, in general, I would say I'm very balanced. My imbalance comes when things are directed towards myself. Or when I'm around people that aren't balanced. Because that's kind of where my perspective comes from, where it's like, as long as people, don't impede on other people, then they should be able to do whatever they want. Like, especially, like, if you're not hurting somebody in any sense, or if you can help somebody, that's great. Hell yeah. But it's hard to find that. Of course, says yes, the people who can't control their feelings are a problem. But that just simply means that they aren't needed in the picture in the first place. What do you mean by that? Just like, I don't really understand that. What do you mean they're not needed in the picture in the first place? Why did I come up here? I'm pretty sure I finished this area, but I don't know what for. It's not safe. Hell yeah, give me that hell. If you do that, the bandits win. It's sad because that sounds like shit I see on like Facebook and stuff. Like when the whole feminist thing, if they can't control their feelings in the act of what they stand for, the person shouldn't be in that group in the first place. I think I see what you're saying, but that's not how the world works, sadly. I think you're saying, like, if people are going to be that volatile with their emotions, then they shouldn't be in such an influential position to begin with. And I agree. If that's what you're saying. Yeah, no, it is sad that that's not the case, because people like this sort of thing, like we're just having a casual conversation, and there's some things I don't agree with what you're saying, and I'm sure there's some things you don't agree with that I'm saying. But it's not like, wow, Karat, you're fucking stupid for thinking that. What the fuck? How dare you? You fucking hypocrite, blah blah blah. It's like I'm just here to learn. And I don't really consider my opinion to be more or less than yours, and I hope that's the same towards me. But yeah. Alright, so I've been in jewelry. What? I just left this area.
I'm a legend, you hear?
Our anger is being let out, not in the form of explosion, but in the form of steam. Well, I'm not even angry. Like I said, I don't care. It makes me sad. Like, if anything, it makes me sad, not angry. The way people treat each other. Gotcha. But yeah, it takes a lot for me to get angry. Most of the time, it just makes me like disappointed, if anything. Stuff like that, at least. I went. Does it tell me what I'm supposed to be doing? So I went in here, checked out the shoe place, opened this up, came in here. Wow, there's a lot of blood. Damn, he was fucking juicy. He was fucking getting blood everywhere. God. The anger was just a placeholder meant to say feelings. I gotcha. For me, it just makes me think the human race is stupid. Well, can't generalize too much, because it should make you think that some parts of the human race are stupid. In which case, I agree. But not, like, not every... and that's kind of the problem that happens to begin with, is people see the actions of one person and then assume that everyone else in that same group like that same judgment applies to the rest of the group as well. And that's why the whole like people seeing feminists, like people should label themselves, even especially if they're the logical sort. Like, I do claim to be a feminist still, but I'm not a militant feminist like a lot of the people you see. I believe that there should be equality. But that being said, there are some differences between men and female, or men and women. Biologically, that's fucking true, and that's just that's nature. Now, are there certain things that doesn't need to be reflected in? Absolutely. Are there things that come out of that reflection because of the implications? Absolutely. I mean, there are things that are just inevitable as a majority just because of chemicals and that sort of thing. Like, because, for example, men produce more testosterone than women do. And so, like, men in that sense generally are going to be better suited towards certain things than women are. Does that mean psychologically I think a man or a woman is like superior to the other? No. Do I think that statement applies to every man or woman? No. But I think the general case says that's true. And I think a lot of evidence would back that up. But people hear that and they're like, wow, you're fucking sexist. You just think all women are weak. And it's like, no, I don't. But like, if you took randomly selected woman and randomly selected man, same age, same like diets and whatnot, got them to arm wrestle, the guy's probably gonna win. So yeah. Crush says there is one feminist that I do like. She was the smart kind. Instead of just generalizing men as sexually violent, hungry beasts, she actually went out to do something that taught her a good lesson about men. Yeah, I think that sort of thing is admirable. Like, if you can sort of switch shoes for a bit and walk around and the other half, or the person that you think is, like, the devil or whatever, and learn why they think the way they do or why they act the way they do, then that's, one, it says a lot about you, and two, it allows you to make more rational decisions. So I feel like I missed something.
Judging by your left me for nothing.
Why can't I jump on that? Jesus. God damn it. Fuck. I'm almost out of bullets. Loading. Help me.
This is still around. I have Eve. Take this.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it.
Nobody better come near you.
She literally did. She went into a group of men in a bowling alley. This is Korach again. Thinking they would do nothing but sexy perverted stuff about women and do nothing but cuss. She learned that in general they are just generally relaxed and accepting of everyone. She did learn that men are a little less close to each other about their personal lives even though they are friends, but found out that being that close isn't what is really required in friendships and stuff. And that's cool. I mean, that sounds about right.
Looks like the plasma department is back that way.
And that's the thing, is like, you have
there?
to keep an open mind about things when interpreting the actions of other people. What is up, Outer Fox? Welcome back to the iceberg. How's it going?
I made my quota. Well, all right. I was only off this much. Can't you cut a fella a break for once? You should be here! I only worry so much because I love you!
Oh, damn.
Mr. DeWitt, take this!
How about bullets? You got bullets? Going good for me. How about yourself? I'm doing alright, man. We're doing something of a special stream today. Land a shot for once, please. I've been shooting them, leave me alone. But yeah, Outer Fox, we were doing something special because we did our Frightening Fridays. We actually 100% Luigi's Mansion earlier. And then I've been just playing some BioShock because it's kind of creepy at them. Yeah, whatever, dude. I was hitting them. I only have a certain amount of bullets. If I wasn't hitting them, they'd be still alive. Never played BioShock? Do you recommend it? Hell yeah, I fucking recommend it, dude. Okay, that being said, from an outside point of view, if you like, BioShock is a great first-person shooter if you like story, and if you like things with dark vibes. Like dark, like fucked up dark, vibes. If I wasn't... Hey man, am I wrong? Welcome back, Abercrombie. Yeah, it's a great game, and plus it almost has like a magical aspect to it, but it's claimed to be a biological enhancement, which is actually why it's called BioShock. It's because it's biological enhancements that are shocks to the system. Did that wall of text show? The last thing I saw was she went to a group of men at a bowling alley, blah 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 blah. So if there was something after that Korach, I did not see it. Also, to catch you guys up, if you're just hopping in, again, we're having a real talk about, like, sensitivity and conversation between people, and how conversations get super heated nowadays, as opposed to people just being able to have civilized conversation without letting emotions get involved. Hell yeah, I've got no
this one open?
I'll give it a whirl.
I'll give it a whirl. She did all of this while being professionally made to look like a man without a sex change. She did learn that men are a little bit on the sexual side, a little bit more on the sexual side than the romance side, because they go to strip clubs as their male friends invited her to one. But that's mostly because of their hormones, and she once thought that women are always open all the time with everyone, but once she went into the role of being the guy to flirt with girls, she found out how closed-minded women are. She found out that women seem open, but as soon as a random guy talks to them, they shut them out of their minds. But once she believed that he was a she, those women instantly opened up. Yeah. And that's the thing, it's like there's stuff like that is not uncommon. Or at least from my experience. I'm sure there are places where that is uncommon. But that doesn't surprise me.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, you're not gonna outlawyer me on this one, Ryan.
You're not gonna outlawyer
me. Old Man Winter with the implication it produced ice, not dry ice. The ice sculpture we commissioned for this year's gala at the Cashmere stands where we left it a month later. Oh, 2,500 pounds of it.
Holy shit.
And who's still footing the room rental? Oh, not you, you son of a bitch.
You should have asked. They made a statue out of dry ice and it won't fucking melt. But I thought dry ice did melt. It just, I don't remember the word for it, but it went straight from a solid to a gas. Abercrombie, if political correctness had its way, Elizabeth would be a 300-kilogram black woman with a pig ugly face and pink-dyed hair, and she would always talk about how she hated straight white males. I disagree, Abercrombie. I think that's I think that's the other extreme. I think that's too far. But being politically correct, it's almost like being feminist. It has two different things, two different connotations. There's one where it's like you're being politically correct actually translates to being accurate. Some people think it's being politically correct to call something in more detail what they are. but in reality, it's just being more precise. And some people are just too stupid to realize it. That being said, some people think being politically correct means you're not allowed to offend anyone ever, and some people are just looking to be offended anyways, so it's an inevitability. So it's just like the feminist thing, where it's like there's two different things. Well, we get, hey, Outer Facts, I told you, this is a real talk. We haven't had a real talk in a little while, but I like these talks. I like them because like I get to talk to you guys, hear what you guys think, and I can throw what I think into the mix and see what you guys think, that sort of thing. So yeah, I highly don't advise to be like, this is how it would be given this circumstance, because from one point there's always like many directions, unless you're in a fucking hallway and you're being a smartass. But yeah, so it's hard to say like if the world was like this stuff would happen, or if the world was more like this stuff would happen, because who are we to say? Because we don't fucking know. We're just guessing. So I'm more advisable, or I would advise you to stay in the area of think about everything individually. When a particular person says something, don't look at it as like, oh, another like black female said this. Look at them as an individual. You can be like, this person thinks this way, but they don't, like, there aren't 8 million of that person, but there may be 8 million black females, that's for example, that fall within a specific group. And so when you make your distinctions more precise, Nick, all women are stupid. Wow. What the fuck, bro? No. But yeah, so realistically, you'll end up finding out, because as opposed, when you judge people that way, you won't be like, wow, black females or feminists or whatever are stupid. You'll be like, wow, this one person is stupid, or these 3 people are stupid, or whatever. So Croy says, and she also went to the all-guy camps where it's just men's stuff and realized that everything an everyday guy says negatively is just meant to vent out what is needed to say, and learned that that's not what they truly feel. Also, she learned how gay men are subjected to hate and rejection just on the hint of them being gay. Also learned that women usually get a bit more service than men do when the employee is a male. After the whole experience, she started to have depression because she was playing with identities, I'm guessing is what that was supposed to say. And once she was finished with the investigation, she said she was even more proud of being a female, but feels much more for the males. Outer Fox, what do you mean by he makes a point? Are you talking about Nick or Mr. Dumbledore? Abercrombie, I just can't stand crybabies getting upset over insignificant stuff. Yeah, if somebody is crying over spilt milk for the sake of the turn of phrase, then yeah, they need. Sometimes there are situations where you just need to get the fuck over it. Yeah, Outer Fox, that's what I thought you were fucking saying. That's funny. he makes a pretty solid point, man. Nah, and that's the thing, is like any sort of generalization you just want to stay away from. And some people don't. Some people are like, fuck it, that's too much effort. But no lives matter, nihilism, fuck everyone. But yeah, so that's sort of like where I stand on like judging and all that fun stuff. I got Shock Jockey and I haven't even used it. What am I doing? I have 3 bullets of that. Wow. Yeah, let's get... What the fuck? Did I not pick it up? I went in here and didn't even get the fucking Shock Jockey. The woman who did the fake male thing, after it all happened, she became less of a feminist and learned that what women think about men... Wait, and learned that what men think about women now is so negative. Yeah, it's negative on both ends. I mean, there's negativity to be had. Some arguments have merit. Some need to be heard. Some need to be resolved. Some are pulled out of their ass. And it's hard to just be like tell someone up front.
Why did Ryan
why the fuck do you feel that way? And then they'll be like hashtag triggered, blah 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 blah. But even that, it depends on what you're talking about, who you're talking to, who's saying it. It's so many variables. It's crazy.
All those ideas lose their luster when the quarterly earnings come in and you find the other guys eating your lunch. Either way, Fontaine's dead.
Fontaine's dead as shit. So that ties back to what I was talking about earlier, where they tried to make it free market, but then Andrew Ryan realized he would lose power in a free market, and so he would change things to his advantage, even though he promoted the free market. So it was almost like a free market when it was convenient for him, and then it was a dictatorial or a dictatorship. Everything I say is pulled out of my ass, says Outer Fox. That's funny. Crash says, and don't get me started on the Black Lives Matter group. Nick, or Mr. Dumbledore, says, name a single woman who has ever done something. Crash says, at Mr. Dumbledore, Rosa Parks. So Andrew Ryan is just a corrupt weasel. Yeah, Abercrombie, that's absolutely the case.
Hey! Ah! In my own home! My own home! Oh!
Run away, run away. Wow, what an idiot. He walked in more of it? You're stupid. Fuck that guy. What a dumbass. All she could do was take a seat. Big fucking deal. In case you guys aren't familiar with Mr. Dumbledore, he likes to troll from time to time. This is where he's like, bro. Wait for it. I'm just saying, science tells us women have smaller brains. Prove me wrong. Well, prove yourself right. Or, I guess, what is the implication of having a smaller brain? You can't because I have science and you don't. Oh, okay. That's cool how that works. I don't mind Tim. He's got a very solid point. Outer Fox, you're ridiculous. Women have less brain matter than men. Brain matter equals good at knowledge. That's funny. Magic. Well, I guess the real talk is over. In fact, I welcome the company of people like him who aren't going to get offended at everything. Nick says women equals less good at knowledge than men. That English, though. I got you, Abercrombie, though. Just out of curiosity, is your name like a play on the like clothing company, like Abercrombie or Ambercrombie or whatever the fuck it is? Critical hits do more damage and have a chance to not consume a bullet. That's kind of cool. What am I wearing? Plasma traps more potent and cost less. Eve. Nah, I like potency. I'm okay with using a free bullet. Outer Fox, the only thing that women are good at is washing the dishes. I'm not saying it. No, it's just a made-up word. It's Abercrombie. Oh, okay. Now I got you. I will say one thing, says Korach, Black Lives Matter group is stupider than the new feminist group. As a whole, and the direction that the leaders take it, I would say that's true. I would say that when it originally started, it had a pretty solid cause to stand behind. One, I think the name of it was fucking stupid. And two, it kind of spiraled out of control, where no one takes it seriously and it's become more militant than it ever was. Alright, so, stairs to floor 2. Where the fuck am I right now? Elevator. Is she gonna be behind me or something? Abercrombie, my dad used to call me Abercrombie the Zombie when I was a kid. I made up the spelling. That's pretty cool. Oh, I was like, how do I get out? Those who take what's yours get exactly what they deserve. And you just hear bullet shots, Jesus. That's crazy. Menswear. Been this way, right? Yeah, I think I have. That guy's dead. Okay. Why is there an airlock between these two? Haberdashery. Wait a minute. Have I been this way? Yeah, I definitely have. What's over this way? Eyewear. I need glasses. Somebody. Help. Help me. Yeah, I've definitely been here. Hello. What a sassy face. Home delivery elevator. Yeah, I gotta cycle the airlock again. Lame. Lame, 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 lame. Have I ever played the Batman Arkham games? I have not, actually. Crush is back. Yeah, I see it, Crush. I'm reading it. What did you even say? At least. Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with that. I let it post, Korach. I was just checking to make sure it was okay. I don't know. What did they not? I don't know what they didn't like. Back then, yes. Now they have a dominance of this country, at least on. At least on the west and southern of USA, they have been killing themselves for thousands of years. But the second someone from another ethnicity kills one of yours, they call it genocide. A black guy can kill other black people, and some white people, and they will hate that black person. A white guy kills a black person, and they shame him for life. Says Korach. That's weird. I don't know. I don't know what caused that to trigger to begin with, but I don't think anyone's really said genocide. Genocide is like a mass extermination of people. If people have been saying genocide, then I don't really know why. But I haven't heard that. But yeah, I don't. The thing I have seen people say genocide for is like Native Americans, where the eventual average American, their ancestors would come in and murder and take lands and all that fun stuff. Korach, that's how they feel now. They are exaggerated versions of the past, like the feminists of this generation are. They're exaggerated versions of the past. I think I grasp what you're saying. At the same time, I'm not sure. Elevator. Guessing this one's not functional. This one is. Let's try going back upstairs. So that's where I got that. Oh, I can go this way. Okay. It's called a hate crime and not genocide, you fucking retard. Yeah, I think outside of the fucking retard thing, I think I'm on the side of Nick. Some feel like it's genocide.
It's freezing in here.
Something
Yeah,
tells me
Nick,
all that
he's
cold isn't just coming from the ice rink.
Nobody with a brain feels that. Well, but that's the thing, is people without a brain still have the ability to share opinions and throw words around of which they aren't completely sure of what they mean. So I think that's the point that he's making, Nick. Wrecked, outbred, get wrecked, idiot GG, no res. Got him.
Frank Fontaine called me in the other day. Me, Ray Lawton. Says trouble's coming and he's passing out special plasmids to all.
High and mighty, attaching to a pneuma lines and freight hooks provides a chance of a winter shield and increased damage for 5 seconds. That sounds cool. Ew, I don't even have anything on. Hell yeah.
Best guys.
Alright, doesn't realize that far in this rematch. Oh, okay.
I started getting these shingles all over. Skin's discolored. Like when a guy's about to lose a limb, you know? And I can't seem to pile on enough clothes.
I'm drunk.
I hate to ask, but is this happening to everybody?
Is this happening to everybody? Probably not. Or probably. Actually, this place is a shithole. Damn, that person got fucked. So in full, it's good game, no rematch. No, I got you. I got you, Korich. Some feel it means respawn. Korich, fair enough. Oh, is that a carbine? Hell yeah. Get rid of this goddamn... Actually, yeah, let's get rid of this piece of shit. Fuck. Oh, 4 fucking bullets! Come on, game. Throw me a fucking bone. Hell yeah, give me that lockpick. I don't remember this part. I don't think I played this. Skating rink. Oh, that's right. There's a skating rink on the top floor. Yeah, I don't think I did this part before. A Covenant carbine? Hell yeah, dude. Totally. Crush says, well, logically, you did just grab a random gun from a dude. Who knows? He could have been a little less bullets himself before he was frozen to death. Yeah, I know, but fuck that guy. If he was gonna die, why was he spinning bullets? Like, what a dick. They like do half of the Christmas song and then change it. It's probably for like liability reasons.
As simple as I say so. You got it. Anyone comes near that bottle without permission is a dead man.
Defeat the Frosty Splicer. I am out of fucking materials. I think it's that dude. Yeah, it's definitely that guy. Don't mind me. Where'd he go?
It's simple. You want to mind control everybody?
Oh, there he is.
Public address system. That's how you do it, Kara. Just like that.
God, I've got like jack shit.
Can't find anything.
Fuck. Oh shit. Wow. That's not very nice. Whoa, why is this a burst fire?
Thanks.
That's not normal. Is fire super effective against ice? Help me. You wanna throw me something? Got less than 10 shots total to beat a boss. Yeah, tell me about it, Outer Fox. Where'd my old gun go? Wow, this is some bullshit. Unless it's dry ice. Yeah, that's true. This is dry ice. Crush says, also, did you know apparently the reason AAA games are making season passes are not just because they can make more money from it, but it's also because of the play base, because people like to see a game being added to it over time than just it as a whole. Like the mindset of early access, early games with people like to see it progress. Well, shit. I hate that. I guess I'm old school. Where it's like, I want to see the whole fucking game available as soon as the whole, like, it's released.
Hey! Somebody told me.
Did I get him?
Honey? What? Are you insane?
Oh, hell yeah, he's dead. I have one bullet. And nothing else. Alright, we're gonna check and see what he's got.
Won't steal my
He doesn't have shit, dude. I'm alive, motherfucker!
Ammo! Catch!
Hell yeah, give me ammo. Churning of the game in the DLC. Gross. What is shooting me? I don't even see anybody. I don't like shooting this thing when it has a lot of bullets.
I'll try to keep you stocked.
Oh shit. You got any bullets for me? Looks like it should be a semi-auto gun though. Yeah, but it wasn't that way in normal BioShock Infinite, but it's different in the DLC. It's kind of weird. So in a way, both parties are in fault for season passes. Logically, it's really just the companies, but still the casual player bases are just accepting of it. Yeah, that's very true. Your money helps decide a lot of things in the world. Most people don't really realize it. Or a lot of people, I should say. I don't necessarily know if it's most people, but kill Elizabeth and knock them out with her good looks. Heyo. Please tell me that's hand cannon ammo. Hell yeah. Damn. They fucked me up. Hey! I love my late sign when emotions come into play with me as I start to shake like I'm freezing. Outer Fox is A.
Don't leave me. There you are.
Take this now.
Thank you. Probably could have used the bullets more, but son of a bitch.
I deserve your adoration.
God damn it. Telltale? Oh, it's Telltale, by the way. I'm not dyslexic. It's a small computer from like 2 feet away.
Some chocolates.
Like, most people couldn't, like, if they're sitting where I'm sitting and looking at my computer, they couldn't read it at all, so. No, I'm not dyslexic. Shit. Then put that computer right up to your face. What? Hey, you better have that kappa in that statement. Take Old Man Winter from the display case. Will do.
Elizabeth.
Let me have a look.
Problem solved. Oh, okay. How the fuck's this guy offering chocolates? So better let him shoot you. Sounds like a good deal to me.
Ready.
That's a fair trade, am I right? It's gone?
That son of a bitch drank every last bottle of Old Man Winter.
God damn it.
I think I can help.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
It's a new plasmid. Lets me bring in things that might exist, but don't.
I'm not sure I understand. What's it called?
Tear.
Where'd you find that?
You don't expect a girl to share all her secrets, do you, Mr. DeWitt?
Freeze your enemies. Shatter them into 1,000 pieces.
Evolve today! I wish Kappa was in every online chat thing because I always hate being trollish in my anime site but not being able to say Kappa in the end. Yeah, I can see that. Because as soon as I see Kappa, I know whatever's being said, it's not really meant. Oh, you should suck your dick on stream, Kappa. It's like, oh. Well then. God damn it. I just picked up, like, everything for, like, a machine gun. Fuck. Abercrombie, why does Mr. DeWitt need a bottle of Old Man Winter so badly? Because right now, there are 2 different paths, I think, that the pipes are broken and the pathways have been destroyed, so I can use Old Man Winter to create a bridge by freezing the water that is being ejected from the broken pipes so that I can walk across or whatever. Crouch is saying, you should suck your dick on stream. And Outer Fox, oh, you should suck your friend's dick on stream. We have some conflicting points of view going on right now. That's funny. Yeah, you made sure not to put a kappa. That's funny. I'm fucking serious. No. So I guess this whole place is empty. It's just a fighting ground, and then I'm supposed to backtrack. Please give me something. Oh, thanks. Yeah, that's totally something. Health, plus health, minus Eve. Oh, I just thought Mr. DeWitt was an alcoholic. Oh, no. So, like, if you look at the bottom left of the screen, you can see there's 2 different things. This is Shock Jockey when I, like, right-click. And then this is Old Man Winter. So I can shoot ice now to freeze things. So yeah, that's one of the plasmids that they're drinking. You literally drink it, and it adjusts like your chemical compounds or composition, allegedly.
You hear me, Phil? Don't get scared.
Fuck.
You can't judge a man only by his bookings. Character's gotta come into account. Discount. Cut him a break.
I haven't found anything.
Hell yeah, dude.
Alright. I know you're the client and all, but I've gone about far enough without a few answers.
My purpose here is none of your concern. Consider me a means to an end.
Then why do I get the feeling I'm being set up?
I told you I'm in collections. An account is in arrears. My clients simply want to see matters set to right.
Don't make any sense, that's all.
If you don't like the arrangement, the
Big
bathysphere's back
Max and
that way.
Suck, both of them at the same time. Wow, that's impressive. Outer Fox. That's funny. I'm gonna give a hard pass. Hashtag no thank you. Well, gee, I am. Let's get the fuck out of here. The only thing hard you're gonna be doing is this dig. A fucking O. Oh hell yeah, I can do this stuff now. Go samurai, go! Get him! Get him! What? This guy hurt my guy.
Catch, Mr. DeWitt.
Appreciate it.
Shit, shit, shit.
That's all I have.
So what did you think about the cheetahs purring and meowing? I thought it was funny. I thought it was cute. I need one. I need a cheetah. Damn. I almost died.
Elizabeth?
Alright.
It's fine as long as I get bullets. Hell yeah. What is this? Health and Eve, that's nice. Can I swap this out? Why can't I swap this out? All I want is a machine gun. Because it's gotta have more bullets than this fucking hand cannon. Ever thought those big felines could even do that? Before I had seen it, I guess it never really crossed my mind. But it makes sense that they do it. And it's just funny that they do, like seeing them do it too. Cause like you said, like it's not really something that really crosses your fucking mind. When I saw that video, the only thought that went through my head was my life was a lie. Says Korach. It's pretty funny. Abercrombie says, I thought you loved the hand cannon. I do, but it has 2 bullets. That's the problem. That's the thing. In this game, you constantly like cycle. You constantly cycle what you use as far as like your main weapon or main 2 weapons because you can only hold 2 at a time. But you run out of ammo while picking up ammo for other things. So it's good to pick up those other things. That way you're not completely out of ammo all the time. Winter mod, what is this? Adds an area of effect to the projectile that can freeze multiple enemies. That's nice. I should save up for that. Let's do that. I'm like 3 gold away. Tommy gun ammo full. Here's a challenge, melee only. Jesus. That's a rough challenge. That's pretty much what it turns into anyways. Come back when you get some money. Allegedly, if I remember correctly, the creator of the game is actually the guy who voices that machine. It's pretty cool. Josh, challenge accepted. That's pretty much what it's gonna turn into, whether or not I want it to be that way. What the? Oh, that was the frost shield. That was cool. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Alright, so, like I was saying earlier... I'm just gonna take the elevator, fuck it. There are like bridges that I can create with this ice stuff. So we're gonna see what that's all about. Hell yeah, I just gotta save. Create an ice bridge to the tram station. So that's where I'm supposed to go. See this? See these pipes are snapped, and the pipes are broken because of the what do you call it? This whole building was fucking sunk, and so some shit of it inside of it is fucked up. Of course, well, naturally it should be. That's pretty cool.
Open it.
You bet.
Where do you get off?
Where's the samurai?
I'm a legend. A legend.
Sorry, that's all I've got. Take this.
Great.
Songs in the background ruin the game. You think so? Oh, that's right. You don't like it. I forgot. Oh shit. Run away. Run away. Yeah, I forgot you don't like that music, Abercrombie. I really like the old schoolsy music. You'll learn to appreciate it, I'm sure. It'll sure as hell ruin this game. Give or take what that game is. When will song requests come into play? I want to fill it with Joe Hisashi music. Songs in the... Oh, those songs in the background ruin the game. Yeah, that... Abercrombie, that's how I feel. So, Horash, the answer is probably for now would be like never. Unless it's something like GTA. That guy's fucking losing his shit.
Do it.
Sure thing.
God damn it, that's not doing shit. So when were we doing some Sims? Sims? What are you talking about, Korach? When the fuck are we ever gonna do Sims?
Do it.
Sure thing.
Still haven't found $3. Where'd he go? Oh, Jesus. Scared me. Get him!
I'll see what else I can find.
Samurai, go get him! But you said you were someday. Sims? No, I don't think I had said it. Abercrombie, so when are we doing some Chicken Invader? But you said we were gonna do Chicken Invader! It's funny. No, like, Amber plays Sims. I don't play Sims.
Still looking.
So apparently I'm, like, slowly getting an achievement.
Do it!
When I destroy those things with, the fire thing. I don't know why. But I am. Wow, that mannequin is all sorts of fucked. Scavenging, scavenging, scavenging. I just need some extra shit to get me through this hell. Alright. Do I have money now? Nope. I got $1. Hell yeah. Well, looks like we need to change that. Change what? That I don't play Sims? I'm okay. Hard pass. Hell yeah. Let's get some Eve. I'm okay with not having help.
Already.
As long as I have a decent amount of Eve. Oh, damn. Down in the briny. Pick up audio log. Where the fuck is there an audio log? Whatever, it's not there anymore.
Eve of the light sculpture fiasco was just gonna bounce off you, didn't you, Ryan?
Shotgun.
Well, you ain't made of rubber. You got your circus of
2
values
bullets, great.
selling your goods, security devices protecting your property. You think you own them, but you don't. I'm learning how to turn your creations against you. I promise you
Not very
one
nice.
thing. Machine gun bullets don't bounce.
But
Totally heartless.
get fucked. Sims Castaway. What you talking about? Ooh, a whole other $1. I just need one more. Hell yeah, there it is. No way, Jim. It's not safe. So dumb. It's fucking propaganda bullshit playing in the background. Crush is saying, if you ever want to sit back and watch a nice and calming anime that is about maturity and finding out where you belong, anime that isn't about the average high school student's or middle-aged man, I highly recommend Barakamon. Barakamon? I don't know. It does so much while doing so little. Oh, I was just naming a terrible game. Oh, okay, Outer Fox. Yeah, I had no idea what you're talking about. TBH. I've actually never played Sims. Pretty much the involvement of my Sims knowledge is acknowledging the fact that Sim City, I think is what it was a piece of shit when it first came out, and then I have no idea what it's like since then. So yeah. Did I get my money? Hell yeah. Adds an area of effect to the projectile that can freeze multiple enemies. Fuck yeah. Now I have no money. Ooh, I got a shotgun bullet from somewhere. I'm
Mr.
okay with
DeWitt,
that.
use the plasmid.
How about you use the fucking plasmid? Take the
Sally
trim,
saw
the
your
house
daughter.
doors. All my Sims are dead, I haven't checked on them in a decade.
Risk life
Damn.
and limb.
It's part of the job.
It's
You owe me
ruthless.
no explanation.
She's just another orphan.
Abercrombie's, if you ever want to get all the
City
things that Barakamon offers
I don't know.
following the follow
You have a reason for every
get
stupid
a
thing you've ever
Dunsparce. Jesus.
Started showing up.
You and the fucking Dunsparce.
Fool me to feed them.
It's funny. Death benefit. Melee kills give a small amount of health. Melee executions give a large amount of health. Let's check out what they... Using a plasmid to kill an enemy returns some Eve. I think I want that. I think I want the new thing. That sounds nice.
How did you lose her?
Because I melee a lot of people. And I finally got some hand cannon ammo as soon as I got rid of it. Son of a bitch. Yeah, more hand cannon ammo. Fucking kill me. Ooh, money. Oh, it was a lockpick. Hell yeah. Better than money. Lockpicks equal money. How dare that woman give you orders? Tell her to get back in the kitchen and make you a sandwich. Amen. Between Abercrombie and Outer Fox. What if she's not hungry? Ha 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 ha. Ooh, I think I still have pizza. Ooh. I want pizza. Crash is saying, you know the #1 Pokemon that deserves an evolution? Shuckle. Yeah, I actually agree. I'm surprised they didn't give him one. Probably the reason they didn't give him one was because he's so fucking OP and to begin with. But yeah. He could do some serious shit with an evolution. So, am I done here, I guess? I think I already went everywhere. Elizabeth, get the fuck out of my way. Shuckle has his uses as is, as an annoying staller. Yeah, absolutely. Completely agree. Alright, Elizabeth, get your old sexy booty in here. I got an achievement.
Something about you doesn't sit
Dunsparce
right.
is that one
Yes.
Pokemon that does
Wouldn't
look
peg
like
you as the
he would
Rapture type.
evolve.
Not even a little.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
have no interest in joining the
I'm surprised that
anti-Ryan book
Dunsparce
club. You'd be
didn't
right.
have an evolution.
Just another set of fanatics with a different set of books.
I gamble.
What?
You asked me how I lost Sally. I gamble. Took her somewhere kids got no business being. I was winning. In a place like that, you don't let a kid out of your sight.
But you did.
Yeah, and here we are. But the million-dollar question is, what's she to you?
I have an interest in reuniting you with her. Isn't that reason enough?
If they ever gave Dunsparce an evolution, they better make it cute. They would probably make that thing look like the ugliest piece of
When they
shit.
said this is where we'd find Sally.
I can only imagine what they would do with a child in a place like this.
Cohen's halfway to Splicetown. Probably thought putting a child in prison would be high art.
Yeah, I can see
sooner we
that.
find
Cohen's
her, the
fucking
better.
nuts.
Come on
Sally!
out there. Papa's got all sorts of plans for you.
Oh, what happened? Well, I used one of my bullets. I'm
Sally,
sad.
come out of there.
I can't see her.
Is she a little sister now?
What are you doing?
This is a schematic for the venting system. It shows there are more vents like this one in electronics, the bistro, returns, the book department, and the appliance show floor.
So?
If she's in there are only 6 vents she can come out of. Now there are 5. All
And
these
now
vents are
there are
connected to the
5.
central heating unit. If we close them off and turn the heat up, she'll be forced out through the central exhaust. It's the
I'm
only
full on
exit.
Tommy gun ammo.
Burn her alive?
No, we just make it hot enough to flush her out.
Can't do that.
Look, either we
Oh,
find
yeah.
her, or one of those splicers will.
She has a point.
Alright. Where are the other vents?
Up ahead.
I remember being so disappointed of getting a Dunsparce level 50 with no evolution. What ability did it have? Courage. Courage says IDK. I just catch them and that's it. I don't look at their summaries. Outer Fox, whoa, what happened? He died when you shot him with a shotgun. Crazy, right? That's what I'm saying.
Can you open this, Elizabeth?
Okay.
Ridiculous. He's just being overly sensitive, guys.
Got it.
He's just pretending to be dead because he's just a fucking snowflake. That's what it is. But you guys never saw that coming. Hello. Ooh, money. I love how it says doll and then it's like in parentheses money +4. Like, some of these are vending machines. What do I do? Cram the doll in the fucking coin slot? Like... And like some of it's like a pair of like women's shoes or something like that. It's like, do I cram the fucking shoe in there too? Like, peanuts, apple. Car says because when you play only single player, their mid-maxing isn't really a thing. What? It can be. If you really wanted to, man. Now, where the fuck am I going? Ah, here we go. We're going to electronics. Abercrombie, you could try cramming Elizabeth in the coin slot. She looks like a doll. Yeah, she pretty much does. The living doll.
Come on, love. Oh, Mickey just wants to give you a little squeeze. You don't want to disappoint your old uncle now, do you?
You come out of there! Ain't no fair keeping that tasty atom locked up in your stomach. Ain't no fair.
Oh, what happened? Oh shit.
Sorry.
This guy looks scary.
Do it, ammo.
I don't need ammo, I need fucking health. Jesus, are you crazy? Oh shit.
There's another vent. Close it.
What? Where? I don't see that shit. Oh, hell yeah, lockpick. I'll take that. Yeah, see, I just got a lady's shoe.
Oven of the future, huh? Yeah, that kid got hold of that damn radar range last night. Started trying it out on everything. Apples, marshmallows, spoons. Had himself a fine time until our Pekingese stepped in the way. And for some reason, I'm the one in touch with the wife. Well, I locked the damn thing up. Oh, so don't forget the code. It's 3958.
3958. For all you know, this place, this could be like Paper Mario. Everything is just flat pieces of paper that are folded to look or be 3D, and you're just unfolding everything to just really well folded paper. Oh, okay. That'd be really incredible to fold paper like that.
2 down. Where to now?
What is that? It's gotta be something special. Otherwise, oh damn. Jesus, that scared me. Must have gotten electrocuted. Your full name is Joshua Madden? It is, actually. It is indeed. Why do you ask? Just out of curiosity. Is Bucking Bronco near here? I like that stuff. Madden 15! More like Madden 92, but alright. Close enough. What's 23 years among friends? What is Trey's full name? I'm not gonna say it. He doesn't want his full name to be floating around. Why is there a crib? That's fucking sketch as shit. Well then. Yeah, that's totally normal. People, when they make games, they do some fucked up things. Yeah. Outer Fox, that's pretty fucking spooky. Which is why I'm playing it. It's no longer Friday the 13th, though, sadly. Must be an incline in the floor. Yeah, totally, dude.
I tapped the doorway twice. Everything goes all right inside. Oh, sorry, honey. I have been in the weeds this entire shift. Oh, that's just terrific. Oh, the two of you. Oh, and a doctor, no less. Now you be sure to bring me.
Are you crazy? That's a yes. You got issues, bud?
First aid!
Hell yeah, give me that help.
Wait, here!
Oh, fuck.
I'll keep my eyes open for more.
Oh, fuck, I didn't realize people were behind me. What the hell? Who's the crazy one there? Ask if she's crazy while shooting in their face. No, I asked and then shot her in the face. dumb. I backed into this area and magically splicers were here again.
Did I lock the door?
Damn, they do a lot of fucking damage. We don't talk about that. Of course, women can do no wrong, says Abercrombie. Oh shit. Well, I'm dead. It was probably a woman. Kappa. Well.
Think I'm some kind of idiot?
Yeah, kinda. Think you're some kind of fucking psycho. At the very least. Come here, asshole.
I've always been there!
Ammo! Catch!
Hell yeah, give me that shotgun ammo. 4 bullets? That's 4 kills. What are you doing? You're crazy. How dare you think you live? When I get shotgun ammo? There's no way. You're fucking dead. Give me that necklace so I can stuff it in the fucking coin dispenser. That's where you're wrong, kiddo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. People aren't allowed to be wrong. Hashtag triggered. Oh, shit. That one was a toy bear. How do you think that fits in the coin slot? It's pretty incredible. This is a very versatile machine. I'm just gonna loot everybody. Hope you guys are fine. You guys gonna finish your food? I'm hungry. I want a burger. Mmm. It's 2017. There's no such thing as being wrong, you fucking animal. Hashtag trigger. Whatever, Outer Fox. Everyone's dead.
Do it. Now.
On it.
Unless you're straight white male, of course. Oh, yeah.
Halfway there.
Then you're fucking wrong.
What is that thing in there?
It's a radar range. Never could figure out if the thing's designed to cook a turkey or a splicer.
Damn door's got a key code lock. No way to get in without knowing what it is.
Fuck. I totally forgot to listen to that code.
Weeks for that kiss. And ruined.
Well... $3985. Oh, thank you, Jesus. What a boss. What? Stop buying the dead people's food, the flippy penguin. Hell no, I'm hungry. You sure it's $3.95? A radar gun, that's kind of cool. $2.95? $3.986? Is that not it? It doesn't seem to be it. Hold on. Radar gun code burial at sea. Oh, I think it's 3958. I think you're close. There it is. Well, thank you. Thank you for half remembering it. Or mostly remembering it. Crush has ever had a love and fear of... a fear for a video game character? Not really. It's in your audio log in the game. Oh, I know Outer Fox, but I listened to another audio log since I picked that one up, and so it like overlaps, so I can't like go backwards. I don't think I can only listen to the one I picked up most recently. I helped too. How? What? Help keep me from eating the dead people's food? Oh, no, I wanted my shotgun.
Wash my hands.
Let's talk money!
Abercrombie, you gotta help me eat all this nasty food. What is that blue? Look at that! Look at that! She's pregnant and she's smoking. The smooth taste, expectant mother's grave. Wow.
Open it.
Okay.
There you go. Shows you how this place is. I'm sad I picked up that other thing though. I picked it up over my shotgun, and I don't know why, but I can't pick up my shotgun anymore. I think it's broken or something. I don't know, that's not normal. He helped in spirit. There you go.
How could you? How could you?
That's a cool gun. Chain reaction. It's apparently a thing I was just working on. This is a cool fucking gun. I'm like microwaving them. Well, alrighty everybody, I think I'm gonna head off at 4, which is right around the corner. So thanks everybody for watching. And tuning in and seeing what I'm up to and all that fun shit. Hope you guys enjoyed everything that we did tonight. Or I did, or whatever the case may be. But yeah. Actually, I think I might just tune out right now, because I think it saves if I pick this thing up, so... yeah. Hope you guys, have a good rest of your night, rest of your day, whatever the case may be, whatever time it is. If you're new and haven't yet, feel free to follow if you enjoyed. If not, if you want to get a feel for it, if you want to tune in some more, feel free to bookmark me or something. Just come out and watch, have a good time. But in the meantime,